Morning, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Guys, I am working on the Range Rover Classic, and that will be, obviously we're going to be doing a bit of a series on it and releasing 1 or 2 videos a week. But today I've come down to do another walk around the salvage market, because they've had a massive change of stock. It's been quite a long time since I've done it, and a lot of people do always say, Rob, when can you do another salvage yard walk around? We really enjoy them. So I've just come straight in and walked straight over to the first car I see, and that was this Lexus NX 300 Hybrid. I've just asked the chap at the yard, and this is up for auction today, and the current bid is nearly £15,000 for this car. It is a 2019, and there's a little bit of damage on the front that we'll move round to now. Really nice car with next to no damage on it, just literally very light in the front end. He has said that it's category N, so I'm not sure on the mileage, but I know that these cars do cost a lot of money. I haven't actually looked at the retail of it, but I should imagine it is quite a hefty amount of money. There's no airbag damage, 14,000 miles, so an automatic hybrid car. What a beautiful car somebody's going to be getting today when they win that auction. He has got the normal run-of-the-mill stuff in here. This wasn't here last time, Subaru Estate. It may be a Legacy or something like that. Let's go around and have a look. Outback, very nice car. I drove one of the earlier ones of these a few years ago, and it was really nice. We are going to be moving on to a C63 AMG that I spotted in here, and that was why I decided to do a video today. So we'll be moving on to that shortly. Absolutely beautiful car. We've got a really late Peugeot there. I think it's maybe a 307, a 207 or 208. They keep changing the numbers on them, and they're hard to keep up with. That looks really nice. Not sure what that is, but another very late car. Volkswagen. That's like a Passat Highline or some, not a Highliner. Let's go around to the back and have a look what it is. Passat Araton. Good old caddy van. Again, a year old Skoda Fabia. These never really change shape, these cars. They all seem to look very similar in appearance, but they are part of the VAG Volkswagen Audi group. So that car is essentially a Volkswagen, a very nice car. Got another Mini Cooper there. Looks quite hardy. It's going to be a lot of work for somebody. And then here, again, another 19 reg car. That is a Vauxhall Crossland X. Very nice car. He seems to have quite a lot of very late salvage in here at the moment. Don't forget, it is salvage market. If you do want to go on there, sign up and bid for these cars. This does look a little bit suspicious. This is one of the things that we normally look out for when we're buying the salvage cars. It's clearly had a smack in the front, but there's a crack there, and it seems to have pulled back this way. That could be perfectly innocent, and it's hit out the back at someone, and when they've driven off, it's pulled that back out a bit. So yeah, there's no chain marks or anything. No one's actually yanked on that, so that is not suspicious. But in the real world, when you see this on a car at an auction, you do need to go down, have a look, and just check that there's no chain marks or anything like that on there, or rope marks, any discoloration or gouging on there, because if someone's yanked it out, it would be a botched up car that somebody's putting back through. Quite a late little Vauxhall Corsa there, really nice. Quite a lot of the cars here you can actually buy, come down here, stick your trade plates in and drive it away. There doesn't appear to be any damage on this little Corsa. I haven't looked at this side. No, there's no damage on there, so that's obviously a theft recovered car. It's had aftermarket alloy wheels, which are really not to my taste, but it's quite a nice little car that you could possibly just jump in and drive away. Got another Passat here. The Aston Martin still here. There's a Honda there, a Civic, a new Citroen. That 64 edge BMW, I believe, was here last time, but this wasn't. Volkswagen Golf convertible, 2013. light front corner damage. So quite a lot of these cars, you can literally chuck your trade plates in to get them home. You could possibly, with this car, I would pull it outside in the car park and actually tidy that up and make it drivable while I'm here. This wasn't here last time, very, very late X5, and looks really, really special. It's got the huge wheels on it, the huge brakes, all the carbon mirrors. It's obviously an M Tech. Yeah, X5M, and this is on a 2018, and this looks absolutely beautiful. And yes, it is. You got the TV monitors there in the back of the headrests. Incredible. That is absolutely beautiful. No airbag damage, but looks like it's been hit very, very hard in the front centre. Yeah, possibly a lamppost or something like that, because that is quite V'd in. But it doesn't appear to be any chassis damage. It's actually snapped off. So possibly some engine damage behind there. We're not going to be able to lift that up. That is pretty stuck down to see. But that chassis leg there looks absolutely straight, and that one there's snapped clean off. So that's quite nice. A 14 reg Nissan there, little note or something like that maybe. Again, guys, where I've been sticking to the same cars for quite a while, yeah, that is a Nissan note. Where I've stuck to the same cars for quite a while, they bring out these cars and they just keep changing their names and things like that and the numbers on them, so they are quite hard to keep up with. So yeah, another nice little car. Tap up the back there, all very, very repairable. That's another Jaguar there, is it? Yeah, quite a nice Jaguar. BMW, I'm not sure, I think this was here last time. There's quite a late Vauxhall Astra here. And the car that I actually spotted in the background, guys, is this. What an absolute beauty. Look how lovely that is. I haven't had one of these yet, personally, but in the future, I'm sure I will have one. The guy did just tell me in the yard it is the S. Again, I'm not up with them, and I'm sure someone will point out in the comments what it is, but he said it's the real trick model. You can see it's got all this carbon on it. It's got the carbon spoiler. It's got all these little carbon side bits, huge brakes on the back, and even bigger ones on the front. Carbon mirrors. He has told me that I can open the door up on it. Unfortunately, they can't start the engine because there's some parts missing, but look how lovely those seats are. Absolutely incredible. The dashboard airbag did not go off, just the driver's steering airbag and the knee airbag. And obviously this seat belt has gone off as well. But I'm just going to jump in here, sit in this seat, and it absolutely hugs you. It's absolutely beautiful. Really nice car, and this will be going up for auction very soon on Salvage Market. I'm just looking at all this. It's incredible now what they do, the interior, the fixtures and fittings that they do put on these cars. Again, it's got all that carbon on it. It's absolutely smothered in carbon. It's got the glass roof. I'm going to try and open this bonnet up and look at the size of that. C63 AMG, I believe that's obviously 6.3, and there doesn't appear to be any engine damage on it, but this chassis leg, you can see, has bent round, and that one there looks fairly straight. But cars like this, they make absolute crazy money on the internet and on these online auctions because they're so expensive to buy. People want to get them for a bargain. It obviously has had quite a clout that way. You can see the wing hasn't been unbolted and it's popped off of all of its spot welds, but that wing hasn't actually really got any damage on it. It's got a little crack in the paint there and the tip of it is bent over, so very repairable, but it has actually popped off of all of the welds there, so maybe it will need a new one, maybe it can be repaired, but I should imagine this is going to be quite an expensive car to repair. the parts alone. I should imagine a front bumper is seriously going to break the bank, but I'm sure it is later than a 2013. I will have to ask. In fact, I'm going to pause now and come straight back in a 19. But yeah, whoever gets that is very, very lucky, because that is one beautiful bit of kit. He just, I'm not sure, but I'm sure he just said to me 50 or 60,000 pounds that car's worth, but I should think if it's a 19 it's a bit more than that. But all these cars since the last time we come have changed. Sorry about the bit of wind noise, guys, there's no getting away from it. I've got a little microphone, but I've left it at home today because I didn't plan on doing this video. Trusty little Safira, we like those, the £250 car challenges. 17 reg Peugeot 308, not sure where the damage is, let's have a look. Doesn't appear to have any around the sides or the back. Oh, it's hitting the front. But we got no damage there. There's no damage on that bumper bar. These creases are actually supposed to be there. So that is literally headlights and front bumper and a repair on this wing. Category N, says it there. So very, very nice, easy repair little car. Like I said, it's got some older run-of-the-mill stuff like this Astra and this Honda here. And then we'll move down and it's another late BMW. 59, possibly a 2010. Still a very, very nice little car. And then over here, that's probably a 2 Series. Again, they've changed the numbers on those. Very, very light damage in this front driver's side. A few scuffs on the wing there, very, very easy repair. The bumper is broken, it's going to want a new one, and a headlight, and possibly that bonnet. A lot of people would change it, some people would repair that. Everything's repairable, but it just depends how far you go. He did just say they've had a bit of a change around in here, and they've got 3 separate compounds now. One with the cars for braking, one with all the new breakers that have come in, one for salvage, and I think that was about it. So all of these cars here, quite a lot of people say, have you got any numbers for good breakers yards, Rob? All of these cars here are breaking for spare parts. So we'll have a quick wander through, and if anything takes your fancy, I'll leave their number in the link in the description so you can give them a call and order any parts. Got quite a late A-class there, beautiful set of wheels around it. I'm sure you'd buy them worth the money. Obviously they've sold a door off of it, but you got this door and a complete back end. It's just heaps and heaps of stuff in here. I can't see what that is, it's hit quite hard, but it looks like a lay-on, a Seat lay-on or something like that. Possibly. I'm still not going to find out by coming round the back because it is very hard here. Let's have a look at, yes, the steering wheel. Again, guys, this is a very late car, and there is a full airbag kit. It's a shame, it does say FR. Oh, there we go. Seat Leon. Yeah, it's an FR, so it's a shame we don't know what year it is, but it's obviously very, very late. I've never seen these wing mirrors on another car before, so this is quite new. I should think it's probably like a 17, 18, 19. But imagine having to go and buy one of those doors or wing mirrors. They're all here, they're all available, and they're very, very reasonable on price. You got a late 5 Series BMW there. It's got a bonnet on it, wings. They've obviously sold the front panel. Vauxhall Adam, 66 reg. Right down the passenger side, that all looks good. So you get the gist of what I'm saying. I won't walk around and completely go through every car, but they break everything here. There's a 16 reg Fiesta, a 15 reg Vauxhall Astra. You got a Ford Focus there, a Fiat 500 that I took the bits off. I took the wheel off of it and some other bits for that last one. And there is the front bumper there and the front panel off of that car we was just going on about. So he has got them and they are available. I'm just going to walk out, guys, see what else they got, and I'll continue. Walk out the back there and have a look at some other salvage. They're storing all the cars in here that have been cleaned and they're pretty much ready to go. And he just mentioned to me that he had a a Mark 1 Focus RS in here. Mark 1, Mark 2, whatever it is. These are a really, really nice car, and I do look on the internet and I can see that the value of them is absolutely going through the roof. This car's not clear yet, it's not ready to sell, but it is a category N. I know the light's poor, but there's nothing I can do about it. But that is the damage there. You've got a scuff on the bumper here and a little bit of damage on the wing and scratches on the wheel. So it's going to want a bit of suspension, a front wing and some paintwork. It's a shame that they do write off cars like this now, category M, because it's easy repairable and it is locked up so we can't even get in it. It's got the bucket seat, Sparko. Yeah, it's a shame that they don't repair it, but I don't know, maybe the wing's not available, maybe they don't use second-hand parts, but you can see that the wheel's slightly tipped in there and the damage on the wing. And I've just noticed that there is quite a nasty scuff on the door, but I mean, it's all very, very repairable, and that car will be worth the money once it's sold. Fiesta there looks like new, even though it's a 65, it still looks like brand new. It's absolutely immaculate, but I should think hit quite that hard, it's probably a Cat B, and it will be for parts only. Guys, the name of this yard is on those signs there. It is Kent Auto Salvage, and it is part of the salvage market. What I will do is I'll put a telephone number in the description, because last time I did put it in there, but quite a lot of people kept asking me for the details. But if I stick it in there, please feel free to give them a call. The guy behind the counter's name's Mark, and he'll be happy to help. This will be the last little section of the video, and once again I can only apologise for the wind noise, but I just wanted to show you as much as I possibly can. This is another little yard that's fenced off, and this here is all salvage cars that are not yet clear, or some of them may be, and these are all your little cheap run-of-the-mill cars that will be on that website for sale. There's still nice little cars like that Polo there, and a very late Zafira, a late Astra Estate, and so on. There's loads of nice little cheap cars here that you can bid on. So if you're not ready to go and buy something really expensive, you have got all these little cheapies. There's a nice Suzuki Swift there, and you can see it is new shape, the latest shape, with a bit of damage in the side. So look them up, guys. It's definitely worth looking on their website. I know there's loads of auction companies out there. These are all the end-of-life vehicles that are getting ready to go to the scrapyard and be recycled for the metal contents that they contain. And obviously, I've said it before, they've got like a 2-acre site here of cars all out in the yard where you come and help yourself to the parts. And also, if you give them a call, what they will do is, if you leave a deposit, they'll take the parts off you. One car that sticks out in particular in this yard today is the little blue Parts Fiesta. I actually give Mark a call here and got him to come and take it away. I'd stripped quite a lot off it, and it had been sat in the yard for quite a long time, and it was starting to look a bit sore. So I did ask Mark to come and get that, and he did take it away for me, and hopefully he can sell quite a few bits off it and make some money. I'm just going to add this in. When I finished recording, I actually went and spoke to the chap, and that C63 is actually a 2019, and it was £75,000. So completely disregard what I was saying about 50,000. £75,000. It's almost brand new, that car. I just wanted to add this bit in there. Just, you know, I know some people would have said, Rob, it's a later model, and I don't know the difference between those models because I've not really looked at them. A friend of mine had the earlier one quite a while ago, but yeah, that's that. Well, that was a little last minute fault there, guys. I actually popped down, I don't know if you remember me mentioning about the BMW 1 Series tyres. My friend actually dropped them off here for me to pick up because he's not around, so I come down to grab those. I've got them on the back of the truck for the Beetle. I just wanted to really end the video on saying that all of the cars here are for sale. They're not all available at the moment, but the ones that are available on the Salvage Market website, and you're welcome to go on there and have a look. Quite a lot of the cars that are here that are salvage, you can't ring up and buy parts. They do not sell the parts. Also, you can't ring up and try to buy these cars from the guy. He doesn't sell these cars. They have to go through that salvage market auction site. It's out of his hands. He used to be able to come in here and buy cars, but that's no longer the way. It seems like everybody is going online, and that is the way. So I will put their link in the description. That will be the end of the video today, guys. Thank you very much for watching to the end, and I've just watched it back, and again, sorry about the wind noise. I am working on trying to get that sorted, i.e. having a kit in my truck and a kit at the yard, so I'm never without it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching to the end. Thank you to everybody that's been purchasing the merchandise. We really do appreciate it, and that is helping support our channel. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, it's Salvage Rebuilds, where we put little sneak peeks of what we're up to on there throughout the day. I'll be uploading this video this evening, but I'll be putting a little sneak peek of this C63 on there in a moment. Yeah, don't forget, please share the videos, get them out there. The subscriber count is going through the roof, and we only want to progress it this year and get it as big as we possibly can, and hopefully kind of aim more towards the channel rather than a business, because that would be really good for you guys. There'd be more content. I could get a lot more out there, and I could spend more time on the channel, which is what I'd love to do. But you know, for now, we just carry on continuing the way we are. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I do try and put them in order, and I've started putting the videos in categories, numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The one video I didn't, which was the Volkswagen Beetle, I haven't done that yet. And a couple of people have said we're getting them a bit round the wrong way. So that is a fair comment, and that is my bad. I will be rectifying that this evening. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.